of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flayer.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. Oh, I forgot to get the little fucking tasty snacks out. Can you grab that box there, Caleb, please? Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
Hello.
Welcome. We have lots of snacks from the Snack Daddies and Daelyn as well. So I'm just going to...
snacks.
I can't dump them on the thing because there's things there. But we still have our Cheetos. We have chocolates. We have a whole bunch of stuff. Dig in, guys. I have handed it over to... I've handed it over to Hercules Mays.
Thank you.
Michael Briganti is here.
Bucket of food.
Luke Sykes is here.
Druid.
And Danielle Butlin is pulling them out.
Hi.
So we have Cheetos, we have beautiful Milano cookies from the Snack Daddies that are apparently fantastic, sipped with dipped in some black roast coffee. And we've got some candy from overseas.
Mawams.
I
fucking love Mawams. Thank you,
so
David.
good.
There's Malteser bar as well. So crack them open and let's eat on camera. Someone shotgunned that Milky Way. I don't know who it was.
Oh, that was me. I think I dibs the Milky
Bar, yeah.
What's a Milky Bar?
White chocolate, bar of white chocolate.
Oh.
Yep.
You had those in
the
there.
kid. I need a kid to know
You
what
those
I'm
in the UK. Yeah, you got to show the kid in there.
So yeah, how are we all doing? Welcome back.
Woo.
Back for more.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Jake? You've started a show there recently.
Yeah, this will be out way after the show. So
So you just don't want to talk
I did
about
a show. Herc did a show.
Me.
Yep. It was good.
Well, I've
Did
done
you do
a
your
show.
Did you? Yeah. Luke
How was it?
and Danielle will be
It-
mid-show probably.
Went better than expected, but not as good as hoped.
Cool. That's a good way to go. Very diplomatic answer.
Really neutral.
And Caleb, did you end up doing that run that we spoke about?
Yep.
You did on September 5th or something. 2nd.
Yep.
Make first.
Came first.
That's it.
Yeah. I won the race.
Fantastic.
No, I didn't do it. I actually went to a water park instead. Yeah. We went down to Harrison. We did this big inflatable, like, Takeshi's Castle type
I
thing.
saw that and I was like,
Yeah.
that looks really fun.
It's a
And I was
lot
like,
of
is
fun.
that too juvenile to do? And then I didn't
Nope,
suggest it.
Never
that I
too
wish I
juvenile to do anything.
No, it was
that
really
thought out of
good.
your mind.
So I went did that, and then we wild camped, and then the next day we went to the Cultus Lake water park.
How did your camping trip go this time?
Much better.
Okay.
I've learned from my experience of sleeping on cold, hard ground. I now own a mattress, a sleeping bag, blankets, pillows,
And it didn't
a big
pour with rain
tent.
the whole time?
It didn't. It was supposed to rain, but it didn't rain this time. It went without a hitch.
Look at this.
So yeah, it was all good. You should definitely check out that water park, though. It's a lot of fun. It was cloudy the next day for the second water park.
2 water parks?
Yeah, man. I fucking go.
He knows how to
I know what's up, you know?
Those Milano cookies are fucking delicious. Thank you, Snack Daddies.
try one.
Yeah, no,
Not bad. Pretty good.
This has probably come out after your chat, but I'll answer a question that was had. The answer is Druid.
Yep. For anyone listening to a Q&A that was done a month or 2 ago, Force's other career would have been Druid.
Oh.
not waiting.
Yeah. And if you want to listen to those Q&As, jump on the Patreon.
Patreon.
Sounds like we're doing a Fremulon, the end card for a TV series. Milano cookies are delicious. Daelyn, those candies are fucking delicious. We're going to crack open the Malteser bar.
Thanks,
in a second.
Dylan.
But
€1.
before all of that, we're going to do a trivia treat.
Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
This is tasty.
What is the name of the queen of the Githyanki?
Oh, Queen.
You said this was the easy one?
Yeah, I thought you guys would know this. I thought you'd know this.
Jacob would know.
I thought you'd know this.
I'm pretty sure I know
names?
I'm pretty sure I know this.
I make up names.
Luke, it's in my. I think it's in my law doc that I gave you for my character.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You should definitely know it.
There's probably like 18 apostrophes and an X and a Y.
I think there's one apostrophe. It's
Problem is, I only know one Gith name, and I don't think that's...
so I will give you, it is a little bit easier because basically the next queen takes on the mantle of this name. So it was the original queen's name, the one who sealed the pact with the red dragons,
is it like-
the OG, and then
like-
they take the name of that queen when a new queen.
It's like...
This is great. I'm learning things.
Huh?
I said,
You're
this is great,
learning
I'm
something. Yeah,
things.
you're learning all the trivia.
It's just too bad you don't know them before the trivia.
Is it Banrian?
It's the thing about learning.
Queen Banyan, no. Damn it. That would be a great twist, though.
Queen,
But you can get a description of Queen Bamriam if you join the Patreon. Exclusive episode with just me and Michael telling a very, very sad story.
The current queen of the Githyanki is 1,000 years old. Technically dead. I believe she's now a lich.
Oh, you're giving shit away now. I have to read Jacob's Lore Doc first.
Need to get on that.
Maybe when we get to his backstory.
Yeah. It's not like we were in the astral plane or anything.
We've come and gone past. Let someone else shine.
Is it Queen Liechtenstein?
No.
Queen Kamehameha.
We've made that joke. Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
This is supposed to be the easy one.
Ulrich. Yeah, we did that not that long ago.
Do you guys give up?
Yes, we give up.
Yes, none of us fucking
You don't know it?
I don't think so. No.
No. Vlaakith. Vlaakith. The name of the queen of the
Githyanki in a
Githyanki.
row.
Is there a Y in there?
No.
No.
VLAAR apostrophe KITH or something.
I don't even fucking know.
Okay.
I remember typing that in the lore doc, but I don't remember because I also did like a bunch of other ones.
K apostrophe ITH or something like that, I think.
Anyway,
that was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
we're going to do an improv game. Do we want to play No More Jockeys or Dan Acronyms?
Damn acronym.
Yeah.
Sure.
no.
I love a good acronym.
Here we go. We are going to do a scene. It's going to be a pair. And you're going to throw in acronyms wherever you can. So you could just say, I have an itchy TFC. And then you tap your partner and they will tell you what TFC stands for and you continue the scene. Similar to the word tap in, but it's an acronym tap in.
Okay.
Yeah. We can either do it that way around or you tap in for an acronym and you make up the words yourself. But I kind of like you.
Let's do the tap for the acronym.
Cool. Excellent. Last time I believe it was pair. So we're going to do it the other way around. Luke is going to acronym for Michael for Luke, and Danielle for Herc for Danielle. So it's going to be a scene between Michael and Herc and a scene between Danielle and Luke.
And so when I want an acronym, I'll say the acronym.
You say the acronym
then
and
he'll
Luke
say
will
the
give you
actual-
what the actual words
Don't I
are.
love
and you continue the scene.
WMDs?
Women make
Careful.
decisions.
Perfect. And can we get a warm up one? For Herc? Can we get a warm up one for Herc, please?
TCF.
TCF. Total Canadian foliage.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. The acronym can be 2 letters. It can be 8 letters. It's up to you. So it doesn't have to be 3.
Don't give me
Caleb,
an 8 letter.
can we? Caleb,
I can
can we
remember what
get
saying.
we're going to get a location first of all.
The sky.
First.
The sky, excellent. Yeah, you too. The sky. And can I get a relationship, please?
Oh fuck! How about a? This isn't the hard part of the improv, is it? No, this isn't typically what the hard part is.
Brothers, lovers,
This typically isn't what
colleagues,
people struggle
arch
with.
enemies, podcast hosts.
This is your hard part of the improv, Caleb.
You know.
Let's do.
Holy shit. Okay. Can someone give Caleb an acronym, please? Just palate cleanser. Quick.
CCXO.
CCXO. What's CCXO stand for?
CXO. This is fucking hard as well.
And do it to a beat.
Crusty crabs. Crab salesman and buyer. No, that's too.
Just a relationship. It can be seller and buyer. Seller and buyer. Seller and buyer. There you go. You're in the sky. Seller and buyer is the relationship.
I don't know, Hercules Maze. This hot air balloon is beautiful, but I don't know. The canvas looks kind of.
You got to say some letters.
Oh yeah, right. The canvas is kind of TTO.
Too tall overhead. One word.
Hyphenated. Yes. Yeah. If you're going to put a hyphen in there, just shout out hyphen.
Well, I mean, it's top of the line there, Michael Briganti. It is too top over the head, but not only is it TTO, it's also B&Q.
BNQ.
BNQ.
First 3 words.
Basket not quite.
Okay. Basket not quite. Basket not quite.
Yeah, see, I read about that, and I'm not. What does that actually mean? Does that mean the basket is included, or it's not quite included, or?
It means it's not quite included. So it's sort of a modular basket idea. So you start with like a base, but then you're able to sort of choose on different add-ons to customize the basket to your hot air ballooning needs.
No one made an app that's just like customize your own hot air balloon.
Because I don't think enough people have a hot air balloon. That's true. Well, I before I make any decisions if I buy it, I do have to check in with the old RFQ.
Regional financier queen.
I can't do anything without the queen's permission.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So, but I gotta say, I do like. Are we descending at a very rapid rate there, Hercules? Because I'm.
Just give me a moment, please. Hey, yeah, this is Hercules in the hot air balloon. We got a WWTO.
Why is it so hard?
WWTO.
WWTO. Wait. Terrain. Ouch.
You gotta wait terrain. Ouch. Oh shit. Perhaps if you pull the TFCK.
The fucking catch croc.
Yeah, if you touch the fucking catch croc, perhaps that'll slow down the descent. Do you have any passengers or on your own there, Hercules?
No, I got one in here.
Oh, you got a TPFF?
My brain can't keep up with all the letters. TPEFF.
TPFF.
The proper fairy fog.
You got the proper fairy fog in there?
Indeed.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Something about terrain. Ouch. Are we crashing?
No, but some might say we are SOL if this system does not work.
Shit out of luck.
There you go. Set that one up. Shit out of luck. Well, this is not good. I've got to call my people and talk about the MNL. MNL.
MNL? The million normal losses.
I've got to call the million normal losses. This is going to take a minute because I got to call all million of them and make sure that my losses are covered on every single platform.
Hercules, can you make sure he signs a TPFFN7?
What's the 7 stand for?
The trouble fairy fog number 7.
Make sure he signs one of those, okay, before it goes down.
Hold on, before I pull this to see if this actually works, I just need you to just sign here.
What is this signing exactly?
Just some simple forms, waivers. Just sign the PBT there.
The personal pain threshold.
Do I just put like what my threshold is, or I just sign it?
No, you can just sign that one, and then afterwards you'll need to sign that
I'm okay with, but I'm not sure about this KFR thingy. What's that mean?
Killer functional ramming.
Is this a war? Hot air balloon? We at ramming speed?
We are quickly ramming towards the ground. So let's see if this works.
If only I had my RMD.
Rural men diggers.
With all the holes they would dig, they would make a pile of dirt so big that we would land softly. But alas, they're not down there.
Well, I'm the only one with a parachute, so I got a GTFO.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not if I can. Not if I can LMW.
Latch my onesie.
W is my
womb.
Onesie with a W.
Onesie with a W.
Onesie with a W. I'll take onesie with a W on our womb.
Okay, that's how that game's played. That is how that game's get played as they hit the ground and splatter everywhere. Oh, shit.
feel like my brain is in stasis. Like it's just not going anywhere or doing anything.
Speaking of people on the ground, unconscious, we're going to come back into
lashed onesies.
We're going to come back into Sir Alphan going down as the creature latches onto his mouth.
Going down.
With their onesies.
Leader of the Mind Flip.
In our last session,
What happened?
Azorith identified that
No way.
the black sphere that Fibbers had gifted Force. It was actually a sliver of the old one, and ingesting it would allow a person to give birth to a sliver of power in 3 to 5 business days.
Lucky you said that because I completely wrote something different. I gave Force the wrong information.
This is why we said afterwards, I was like, you were like, oh, Azorith's a lot calmer. I'm like, does he know any more than when he went in? And he's like, no, not really.
What did you write down?
Some pearl of the old, don't eat on empty stomach, 3 to 5 business
That
days.
was that's pretty much
that's
the
about right.
But the birth, I feel like, is a very big...
I
definitely said.
I definitely
the birth
mentioned
is
the
there.
birth.
but I do
And
like-
yeah, you were warned that not to eat on an empty stomach or something bad will happen. So, yeah, that happened. Then Agenar, while she was on...
We consulted long and hard over that magical item.
Well, while Agenar then was on watch, she encountered a group of myconids who had approached, releasing spores that affected the rest of the party's dreams as they slept. A battle ensued, but luckily the party was able to wake up and defend themselves. But as the battle continued, unfortunately, our good friend...
You're doing my thing now.
Our good friend Sir Alphan
Good friend, Sir Alphan.
was attacked and fell to the floor, which is where we're going to begin our session today.
Yes, indeed. When we last left off, our good friend, Sir Alphan, was knocked down with this Myconid's spore-inducing proboscis kind of plunged into his unconscious
Use more
mouth.
gross words, Jake.
Who says proboscis? Who says proboscis?
Isn't it spelled proboscis?
They both sound equally gross.
Hey, Caleb, can you Google proboscis?
Proboscis.
I thought it was proboscis.
Preposterous.
Proboscis. Ooh.
Oh.
Preposterous
Preposterous
proboscis.
proboscis.
Proboscis is, but I guess proboscis would be like if you didn't say the vowel, but the first one, you're not saying the first one, so it would have to be proboscis.
Well, there you go, proboscis.
I don't think there's a correct way. I think it's just like a regional way.
Interesting. I've only heard proboscis, but
Proboscis.
But you also say project.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Project.
As that happens, you look across and you can see the one that is still in front of Agenar there. I see it. The other one's still up. They're looking badly hurt, but they're not looking like they're down just yet. The one in front of you, Agenar, is going to shimmy. As it shimmies, can you make a Constitution saving throw? And it then is going to swipe out at you to try and get a feed.
Fucking loud. I forgot about that damn dice.
You said con
Save, please, and thank you.
It's a 15.
15 is a save, and as it swipes out at you with its proboscis, it misses. It misses you. As it misses you, sorry about touching your knee there, Caleb.
No, I like that.
As it misses you, you can hear Azorith's anguished yell as
Let's hear it.
Sir Alphan goes down.
Let's hear it.
Anguish. Oh, God, he's down.
Oh, no.
That is going to take us to the end of their turn, bringing us back around to Agenar. What would you like to do? The one in front of you is looking pretty badly hurt. And then you can also see that Sir Alphan is down with this thing pulsating in his throat.
I would like to... Ew.
You are
it's
on deck,
in-
Azorith,
in
followed
that.
by Force, then Etterath.
I'll open D&D Beyond.
Yes, please, if we can have them have our turns.
So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to whip around and try to shoot at the one that is...
Yeah, excellent. What are you shooting out?
like an arrow from...
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bow.
Agenar pulls out a short bow and just...
Yeah.
Fuck, she's back in heat.
Natural 20.
The 20!
That will definitely hit. Yeah. Go ahead and give me...
First roll.
Go ahead and give me double the damage dice, please, and thank you. I forgot
nice.
Yeah, you're going to roll 2d6s plus 3.
Yay. So that is 10.
10 points of damage. Yeah, this creature's
Sneaky.
not looking great. Wait, that was the one at Alphan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not looking great at all. Real bad. As you strike it, it starts to really kind of concentrate on Alphan there.
Is it still like in him?
Yes, it still has its proboscis in his mouth.
Either way, from here, can I tell like how bad does he look from where he's out? He's down. He's like
Alphan's unconscious. Yeah,
Brill. Okay, well, not Brill, but I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna say, Sir Alphan, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Excellent.
At the second level.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll your d4s for me and add your modifier. As he comes to consciousness with the thing in his mouth, he's going to take a point of exhaustion for hitting unconsciousness. And
that is 10 points.
10 points of healing to Sir Alphan as he's back up and running. Anything else you want to do there, Agenar?
No, I think that's my action. Bonus action. I can move, but I can't because then I'll just it'll get a thing.
Up to you.
Nope. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Excellent. That's going to bring us down to our good friend Azorith with force on deck.
Right. Well, the only thing I can really do, I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at the one who's still attached to Sir Alphan.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a ray of frost.
Come on, baby. 19.
19 will absolutely hit. Go ahead and give me your damage, please, as you fire off some rayful frost.
2d8. 12 points of frost damage.
How do you want to handle this creature?
Right. Yeah, so I'll target the kind of tongue that's in Sir Alphan's mouth, and the frost will kind of grip a hold of it, and it'll crawl up and kind of freeze the mushroom thing from the inside.
His throat.
Yeah, so like it'll just kind of creep in, and it'll just kind of go stiff for a minute and just kind of fall. And then not shatter, but be like really like heavy and clunk, clunk, clunk.
Okay, yeah. Drops to the ground there. So Alphan's got a chunk of ice down his throat.
No.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna walk over. You're all right, Sir Alphan. I'm gonna just kick the tongue so it like breaks.
Shatters. He's still got a chunk of it in his mouth there.
I'm like, oh. I can't do it, but yeah, I'll just kind of grab it and just be trying to like slowly pull it out.
Yeah. As you're slowly pulling it out, Sir Alphan starts to make very pained noises.
Oh, okay, all right, leave it in. That's what I'll do for now.
Yeah. Okay. That's going to bring us down to force. There's only one creature left messing with Agenar over there. It's looking pretty badly hurt.
I'm gonna run up to it.
Yeah.
And I've got the distance.
20, 25, 30. Yeah.
Great. Can I do my shield bash, or do I have to attack to do my shield bash? I believe.
I think you have to do one attack, shield bash, and then another attack is usually how it's
I'll
done.
swipe at it with my claws because I don't have my hammer, if I remember right.
Yes, that's right.
Swipe at it with my claw.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me an attack roll as you swipe with the claw.
Oh no, that was a 5 plus 5, so 10.
10 is not going to hit, unfortunately, with that first attack.
I'll roll again.
Absolutely. First one you swipe, you miss.
I think that's fine. It's 10 again.
Another 10? Okay. 2 swipes, unfortunately.
Wait, does it have to hit to me for me to do the shield bash?
You can check the wording. I don't think so. I think if you make an attack.
I think, okay, then I'll do the shield bash and try and push it away.
Yeah, absolutely. That's athletics or acrobatics or something. If it's a shove, it'll be contested athletics checks.
Athletics is plus 2.
At disadvantage because you...
Another fucking 5. 3 5s in a row.
That makes 15 in total.
For a total of...
7.
Total of 7? Okay. With a 14...
Yes, you said athletics, right? Yeah. 7.
Athletics, yeah. With a 14, you bump into this thing and it kind of... Because it's rooted into the ground a little bit, it sways like one of those boxing things that kind of push back and swing back up to you. And it reassumes its position.
Well, fuck.
Fair. Very fair. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay, that brings us down to Etterath.
Gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, we're playing on a hex grid. We're playing a little loosey-goosey right now. A little loosey-goosey right now. And I'm gonna stabby.
Okay, go for stabby.
13.
13 is exactly what you need to hit.
Cool. 10.
10 points of damage. Excellent. Looking real bad. What am I doing? I have them. Looking real bad at this point as you swipe out at it. Its little proboscis kind of pulls back into its mushroomy body.
I will hit it again.
Go ahead.
No.
No?
Less.
Okay. With a less, you swipe out again and it kind of shifts out the way. It doesn't look too happy with a whole bunch of people.
Fucking thing's hard to hit, isn't it?
Yeah, surprisingly. And now stab him with my dodger.
Yeah, go for it.
Is a 17.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Yeah.
Danielle just had a revelation.
What happened to my guardians? I think that's actually a guardian.
We'll just readjust. So as the Myconid moves towards you at its turn, it would hit the boundary of your Guardian of Faith, and instantly, with 20 points exactly of radiant, it would and be disintegrated instantly. So you can take back whatever damage I just recently gave you. None. Beautiful. Excellent. So Force, Etterath, you guys would be at one of the ones closer to, if you want to drag that guy closer to the spiritual weapon there. Yeah, so that's pretty much where you guys would have ended up. So Etterath, as you jab into it twice, you did your dagger damage? 3 points of dagger damage. Excellent. That's going to bring us down to Sir Alphan. He's got a mouthful of like frozen chunk of proboscis, and he kind of coughs a little bit. And after about like 2 or 3 seconds, it kind of comes out. He spits it out. It's like a cow's tongue almost, onto the ground there. And there's a little bit of blood on the end of it.
Oh my god, is that what was inside you?
I don't know. I fell unconscious.
Are you alright? And I'll grab him by the face. And I'll kind of just like...
He's very woozy, but he does say, I feel unwell, but I think that might just be the near brush with death, sir.
All right. Get on your feet. We're almost out of this.
Okay. Stands up.
Yeah, he's just gonna catch his breath.
Okay, excellent. So Alphan catches his breath. That brings us back. I know that brings us to the creature in front of you, Etterath. Yeah, it is going to shimmy its spores. I need Force and Etterath to make Constitution saving throws. It's going to shimmy its spores and then get the fuck out of there.
You get an extra 2.
You get a +4.
Paladins sharing their bonuses.
I will say, Sir Alphan probably grabs his shield and like some sheet
in his like nightie and socks.
He's got like he just puts his chainmail on and it's just like hanging. Like it just looks like he has no pants on.
He starts to put his chainmail on. It takes a minute.
22.
9.
22 is a save. 9 is a fail. Force, your body starts to seize up as you are stunned for a moment. It is then going to move away from you as quickly as it can. You do get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Please.
I'm guessing I don't.
You do not because you are frozen. Okay,
10.
cool. If you want to move him 30 feet towards me, please, as he's getting the fuck out of there. Beautiful. That is going to bring us back around top to Agenar. Shield of Faith right beside you, having disintegrated the one closest to you, and you see one just similar to the one that Force bit off its proboscis. It is running out away into the darkness.
Yeah, seeing that they're going, but still feeling a little shaky from all of that, I'm going to use my channel divinity. Is it harness divine power?
Yeah.
Channel divinity.
Yeah.
What the? No, I fucked that. Never mind. I'm not going to do that in this moment. I thought I could do something else.
Azorith, you're on deck.
Apologies, I got confused on that. I'm going to...
Don't encourage that.
That's all him, Caleb. That's all him.
Thank you, Snug Daddies.
I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope on everybody.
Excellent. Would you like to
Just in
describe
case, feeling a little like
what it looks like
"Whoa."
as you do that beacon of hope?
Yeah, Agnar's gonna clutch at her amulet again and say, Brigantia, please help us. And a big light is gonna sort of like pulse out from the Guardian there. And so you guys are all within 30 feet?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Any number of creatures within range. So everybody. So you now all have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. And when I heal y'all later, you'll get the max healing.
Excellent. As the beacon of hope shines out, that brings us down to Azorith. What would you like to do?
Azorith looks at Sir Alpin and is like, keep getting dressed. Try to stay alive.
Of course, sir.
And I'm going to just move. That's like 60 feet from the old mushroom boy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, very edge of 60 feet.
What, it's 60 feet?
It's 65, but I'll say very edge
Creative
of 60 feet.
interpretation
Yeah.
of 60
I can
feet.
do it at disadvantage if you like. It's a ray of frost.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
shoot.
for it.
Yeah, as he's kind of running, keeping an eye on the mushroom guy who's kind of weaving through the forest.
Yeah.
And like when he gets to his spot, he'll just jut out a ray of frost.
Nice.
And you can attack.
Go for it. Go ahead and give me an attack roll as you bamf out a ray of frost.
It's a natural 1.
Okay. You bamf out a ray of frost. It hits the tree beside you. As it hits the tree beside you, the tree kind of shifts a little bit as if you've disturbed it. It doesn't do anything else, but it does just kind of like move with the tiniest bit of sentience.
Interesting. All right. That's gonna be it.
Okay,
That's,
good stuff.
Yeah, got nothing
Great
else.
stuff. That is going to bring us down to force with Etterath on deck.
I'm paralyzed.
You are. You can make a Constitution saving throw now, please.
Ooh.
Nice.
20.
A 20 is a save, so you are free to move.
Oh, I make it at the start of my turn?
End of your turn. End of your
End of my
turn,
turn.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But at the end of your turn, do you say, do anything?
Stop, let it run. It's just a part of the natural order. We don't need to kill everything that's part of this world, do we?
Very nice. Very nice. That brings us down to Etterath.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
See it coming.
You saw it
Don't give him a line read. Don't give him a line read like that.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
What would he do?
WWED.
I want to stab this thing so bad.
Give it a stab.
But you want to stab me?
All of the above. Stubble.
Go ahead and give me stab. No, I fucking hate Milky Ways.
I would like to try one.
That is a 16, a 17, and a 13.
16, 17, 13. All three will hit. If you want to go ahead and roll all damage at once, please.
Yes.
So soft. Soft chocolate for a soft boy.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's a soft boy.
Ooh, soft boy.
That's not an insult.
Run,
As long as I
you're
get
so
soft
soft
chocolate.
boy.
Boy.
That's not an insult.
Soft boy? You didn't grow up, obviously, where I grew up.
What did they say to the German
Racked with homophobia and masculine tension. Yeah. Toxicness, yeah.
Yeah, soft boy.
Yes.
18.
18 all up?
Yeah.
Tell me how you handle this creature after Force tells you not to kill everything.
I feel like he says that, but Etterath was already sort of focused on watching this thing run away and just wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Just as usual, Force was just sort of...
Like the parents and the peanuts.
Yeah. So then Etterath just sort of starts sprinting towards this thing and sort of leaps at it with the rapier in one hand and the dagger in the other and just sort of cross slashes
Nice.
as he sort of like pounces on this thing.
Yeah, as you cross slash down on it, it pulls apart like the silly little silly little mushroom it is, and falls down onto the ground there. You are met with the sounds of the forest, the nighttime sounds of the forest, the rustling of leaves and things. We are technically out of combat.
Oh dear. Who's not okay right now?
You see, Sir Alphan kind of puts the chainmail on. You hear it kind of slink down. He says, I'm a little worse for the wear, but I still have enough juice in my tank to protect my liege.
No, he's completely lying. He needs a lot of help.
Right, okay. I'm going to go straight to Alphan and give him a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Which is...
So he's going to get 16 plus 6 is math 22.
That's 22.
Yep. Great. Okay. Who else?
I mean, I could use some if you can spare some.
Right, absolutely. You're going to get 1st level. Because that's all I got. 8 plus 6 is 14.
14 points of healing there.
That'll do.
Right, and
that'll do very nicely.
That'll do, bud. That'll do.
Who's next?
I wouldn't mind a top up.
Yes, okay.
If you got it.
I'm going to come over to Etterath.
Look at that little healer doing her thing.
You also get 14. Right, Force.
I rolled 3 5s and 2 4s so far today. Never mind. What do you roll? I'm standing over a myconoid, or whatever you call them, with a nature check of 5. Wondering if I know how they, if they propagate like normal mushrooms.
And would you like to explain to everyone how normal mushrooms propagate?
Just from the spores,
right?
Basically,
with a 5.
Or if they can regrow from, like, keep growing from, like, little parts of themselves.
With a 5, looking at this creature, the one on the ground in front of you, that you look at one on the ground that still has its proboscis attached to it, and you're kind of able to peel back some of the layers of mushroom there. It's hard to tell. You can't really tell whether it, the spores, inhaling the spores, whether the proboscis does anything, whether these bodies themselves will decompose and grow as tiny, tiny versions.
Cool.
Can't tell. The only thing that you do notice is the one that fell in the fire is well and truly just completely burnt. Yeah.
Great.
It burnt in a weird color, but the fire's back to normal now, and the mushroom on top smells kind of tasty, but it is kind of partially smothered the fire and kind of crackling away. The other ones are just like dead mushroom on the ground.
Like, no, I'm fine, and I'll just start walking back up to my log.
Yeah, climbs back up onto his log.
Okay, right. Well, I mean, we should all just we should probably stay near my friend here.
Right, we should. How far is it from the camp? Is it far out?
Oh, it's like.
Oh, it's just over there.
It's fairly close to the fire. But enough for us to like have space around it.
Right. Maybe we should, for future notice, put one of those things down before we make camp at all times, because in case things like that sneak in.
Right. Well, yes. I mean, it is quite a large ask.
If you can.
I mean, I can. Yes. It's more just that. Well, yes. I suppose it makes sense to do that. Yes. I'm sorry I didn't wake you all right away. They didn't seem quite so dangerous.
I beg to differ.
Yes.
I didn't want to wake you. I thought we could all use some rest. So
even if something seems a little bit dangerous, just
right.
I think for this environment specifically as well.
Yes. I'm sorry, Sir Alphan. You almost died, and it was my fault, and I'm very sorry.
There's no problem at all. It's all in
I don't know.
all in the
I'm
duty.
like yours.
I control the character, but he plays it.
Hello. That's a good point.
It's not.
Don't make me a double RP.
It's not a problem. It's merely my duty. I am sworn to protect my liege, and if I go down in the middle of a fight, then all in the line of duty. It's what I'm here for, to soak up the hits and take a few baddies down while I'm at it. We'll be honored to die for you, sire.
No.
I do think we should go back to sleep, though, because
Right.
I'm a little sore.
Well, yes.
Right. I'll walk over. I'm going to grab the defrosted
Yeah.
tongue
Chunk.
thingy that was in Alphan's mouth. Doesn't anyone know what these things are? Have you seen these before? And, Fionians amongst us?
I'm Fiona and fucking years.
No. I mean, we don't have them in the temple, so.
As Force kind of makes his way up onto the log, so Alphan kind of crashes pretty quickly. And as the fire continues to kind of crackle, you would notice before you duck off Azorith that the ice on the side of that tree, it's like the tree twists just a minuscule amount because the ice kind of cracks and shatters and kind of drops to the bottom. And the tree just stands there.
What do you guys know about the moving trees? I don't know if we talked about this. I'd mentioned it. That I thought I saw a tree move, but are trees known to be alive here?
Like a ghost story, mate.
I don't think it's a ghost story.
I just know just things to tell children not to be like, don't go out in the woods. The woods, they're bad.
Well, I don't know. I just think we should keep an eye on some of these trees around.
Well, yes, the trees and the bushes and the flowers and the mushrooms and just everything, really.
I guess so. Yes, all the flora and fauna.
Yes, right. So we should all stay near the Guardian. Force, you should come down here and stay near the Guardian.
No, I'm good.
He's in a little bit of a pissy mood.
You just hear this like.
I mean, he did say to let it go. I don't know if you heard.
And
Anyway, just bringing the things up.
one of them ran away.
Did one run away?
Yeah.
Not noticed it. Tension was on Sir Alphan. Look at him, sleeping like a little baby.
He's actually got a little bit of stubble starting to come through his baby face.
All right, I'm going to finish up my rest.
My watch. I'll let you guys know if anything happens.
I just want to do like a check of everyone. With all the like spores and things that have been floating around and all the.
Yeah, I mean, Who would you like to go up to? Force has popped back in his shell, and Alphan is asleep.
I want to start with everyone here.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I'll start with.
You can make a medicine
Etterath,
check.
I think. Yeah.
As this is happening, yes, we will. I think Force was next on his watch, then you, to round out our evening, as we so eloquently role played 2 episodes ago.
That is a 24.
He seems perfectly fine. There's no bloodshot eyes. His breathing doesn't seem to be odd at all. Etterath seems to be a healthy specimen. You would notice that his skin is starting to look a little bit pale.
Oh.
It's got a little bit of slickness to it.
Okay.
And how thorough of an inspection do you do?
Blood tests and
if you end
Really
up
thorough,
opening
like a
his
little
shirt to listen
short
or anything
physical.
at all, if
fingers somewhere.
I'm listening to the lungs
Poke
for
around.
sure because there's been like.
you tear it open, you notice a scratch on his collarbone, like a little X that looks to be burnt and cauterized a little bit.
Oh,
you got all
Is that
kinds
new?
of shit going on with you,
Is that
man.
new? Have I seen
Too
that
much shit going on.
It's new for you, yes. You haven't seen this before.
I haven't seen this before. But
Where
have
was
I seen
Demon Boy?
Etterath's chest before?
Yes, this is
Many
fresh.
times.
just checking.
Wide V. He's got a
Yeah,
wide V.
Wide V, scars, chest hair.
Yeah.
Oh, when did that happen?
Yeah, remember that thing that I said I wanted to talk about like yesterday, and then we never really got a chance to talk about it.
Was
Not really. It's been a very long day. It
it
seems.
related to that last card you pulled?
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Well, I hate to delay you further, but we should probably talk about it in the morning when we're all, awake and
Yep.
less
Yep.
stressed.
Yep. This is going to give you more stress, but sure. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Good night.
And I'm going to go around to Azorith.
I'll open my mouth.
Yeah.
Make a medicine check for me, Captain Aureus.
It's a 22.
Michael's built all these. With a 22, looking at this chucklefuck,
Titanic and a wooden ship.
he seems to be relatively healthy, relatively well. There doesn't seem to be any ill effects on him at all, neither to do with spores nor nothing else.
He doesn't look pale or sweaty.
No.
Just as sweaty as it would be.
Pale or sweaty as it usually is, yeah.
Comparisons.
Maybe Agenar, you can check Sir Alphan in the morning.
Right, yes, he seems to be. Yes.
Those things were pretty invasive, so I'd hate to wonder
let
if
him rest.
when he was unconscious, something might have.
Right. Okay, and I'm then going to make my way up to where Force is.
Okay. You kind of chicken hop and fly your way up there. Force is in his shell on top of the rock, like balanced very nicely on the rock. On top of the log, sorry.
With my hammer like leaned against me.
Propping him up, yeah. Absolutely.
Force?
What?
Echoes out from just inside the shell.
Do you mind popping out for just a moment?
Out pops my head.
Just a head.
The rest of it comes out. What?
Well, I just wanted to doubly make sure that everybody's okay. With all the stuff floating about the air and
Not the
going
first
in
time I could
people-
have been poisoned. It won't be the last. I'm fine.
Well, would you mind if I check?
No, I'm good.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't wake you and everybody.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
It's one of the more fun awakenings that I've had recently.
Right. So you're not like mad at me or anything?
No, we're good.
Can I inside check?
Absolutely. Deception or persuasion at disadvantage because you are, unfortunately...
Well, that was...
Yeah.
Double 12.
Double 12.
Don't have to tell us what it is. Just tell us if Agenar beats it. We tell us the number, but you don't have to tell us the actual score.
Well, that's an 8.
An 8. I think that's...
Yeah, I have a 16.
Okay. Unreadable. He seems fine.
Or I still continue to think whatever it was.
You can tell us whether if it was one thing you can have convinced her, you can have... It's up to you, Force, how you played off.
I think it's more just stone-faced. You're looking at basically at a turtle shell. So you don't really, can't really get a read on anything. So whatever you thought before is kind of what you think now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Is that it? Is it my turn for a watch?
It isn't.
No?
No. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll
DM's shaking his head.
I'll let you go then. I'm sorry.
For what?
For everything. Okay.
Well, if you're going to apologize, you have to know what you're saying sorry for. What you're saying sorry for.
Well, for not waking you or anybody else, and for getting stuck again in the middle of the battle, and Sir Alphan almost dying, and for
Why
not,
is that your fault?
Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe you thought it was my fault, or like.
No.
No.
We live in a dangerous world. Shit happens.
Right.
You can't be sorry for every bad thing that happens to everybody around you.
Right.
But as for waking us, you didn't know what they were, I assume. If you were trying to kill us, I assume we'd be dead already. You would have helped them. You wouldn't have tried to kill them. So there was no malice behind your intention. You're probably going to change what you do next time you notice something coming at us when we're camping. That's really the only thing that you should be sorry for if you were going to say sorry, but the rest of it, you can't control that shit.
Right. Okay. Well, Thank you. And you sure you don't want me to check that you're
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you sleep. Okay. I guess we're gonna sort of like trot off.
Yeah. As you trot off and bed back down, Force, you sleep for another 15 minutes before it's your watch. And Agenar wakes you up again.
God, what? I said don't want to be checked. What is it?
It's your turn now. Sorry.
Great. Now you can say sorry.
Force, as you get up for your watch. What are you doing on your watch? And I'll get a perception and a D6 from you, please.
I'm going to try and collect some of their spores that were paralyzing.
Okay. All right.
And then drag their bodies and burn the rest of it.
Okay.
And eat if it smells good. I'll probably eat it.
It's gross. They're sentient creatures.
Sorry, do you eat chicken?
Yeah, but they're not sentient. Not the way that, like, they don't speak and have thoughts. Like,
Yeah, Agenar.
They don't speak and have thoughts. They communicate and they think.
right?
They
Yeah,
just
but like,
don't speak English.
They don't
Okay.
speak my language.
Yes.
So,
no. Okay, okay.
Cows,
aware
pigs,
of existence.
dolphin, that kind
I
of
feel
stuff.
like
Well,
there's
if
a
you're going
difference
with
between the
they don't
sentience
speak-
of a human and the sentience of a chicken.
I think sentience is different to like
Sure.
like
Cognitive
Okay.
ability.
cognitive ability or intelligence. Sentience is just
My perception at disadvantage was I rolled a 16 and a 10 plus P plus, so 15.
15.
For
Nice
perception.
for perception.
And
Beautiful.
what was the other one?
Just a D6.
1.
1. Okay. Beautiful. You begin your watch. You keep an eye out with a 15 as keenly as possible. You hear the distant sounds of kind of cawing and howling and chirping and things moving. There's no silence here in this forest. As we said, there's the buzz of the outback. And you start to kind of work with these mushroom creatures. The first one you check is the one in the fire. You kind of break off a bit of flesh. It's charcoal. You go further out and find a bit that's kind of cooked quite well. Did you want to eat it?
Sure.
Okay. Chomp, 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 chomp. It's,
cooked.
yeah, it's a bit overcooked. It's not the best flavor, but you gather there's some nutritional property to it. And as you swallow it down, you feel a little uneasy in your stomach, but you kind of feel like maybe you felt that before, maybe since, I don't know, midway through the battle or something. And you start to play with the rest of the creatures. You can make a nature or an arcana check at disadvantage for me to see if you can kind of play with these spores.
They're both plus 1s, so 17 and a normal 5, so 6.
Classic 5 for a 6. As you're playing with these
Six
kind of
fives.
these spores, first you go for the spores themselves, and they've deactivated. Like you can see where there are clumps of powdery, fluffy kind of nonsense. Then you go to the Myconids themselves and kind of play with their mushroom tips. And as you play with their mushroom tips, you run a finger along the underside of the boober. And as you do, you seize up like a little bit. You're like, and after a minute, you go, oh, fuck's sake. You're having trouble gathering this stuff without seizing yourself up. And with a 6, I'll say that you think maybe you've got like a swab of rag or something that has it on it, that you kind of fold up carefully. And on the inside of that, you've got possibly a little swash of stunning material, stunning spore. But you're not 100% sure with a 6. Pocket that down. The rest of your watch passes without trouble. There is a very, 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 very dim kind of light starting to appear through the forest canopy as it's time to wake up Etterath.
Kick him in the foot. Your turn.
Thank you.
I'll go and lie down.
Excellent. Etterath, how are you spending your watch?
Gonna give a big stretch.
Uh-huh.
Good boy.
Almost fucking did that to me when I stretched in the bathroom the other night. You also almost told me to wait or sit at a fucking stop sign not too long ago.
it was that. It was
I was like, okay, we can walk now. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not the dog. Yeah, what are you doing? Stretch. Big stretch.
Stretch. Gonna look at the
Shake.
Yeah. Mushrooms. Gonna look at the sunrise.
Yeah, it's not. You can't quite see the sun rising at this point. Like there's the tree line is that dense, but you can definitely feel like the early morning light coming in, and the night creatures have well and truly disappeared, and the morning chirps and the morning rustling of early morning foraging is going on.
I will sit by the fire. And then I'll start making like a simple sort of porridge for breakfast.
Okay, nice. I'll get a perception check and I'll get a D6 from you, please.
12.
12?
And a 5.
Okay. 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 You don't hear or smell a vaguely familiar smell or sound. You don't hear
smell.
You don't
Smelly
hear.
smell. It smells.
You don't
Smelly.
smell anything. You can only smell the mushrooms. You don't hear the sound of someone sniffing, catching your scent. You don't hear the sound of them stalking not too far off in the tree line, and you don't hear them heading out in the direction you're heading. You don't hear any of that. You make porridge, and as we come to the morning, you can all mark off a long rest, and as you hear the plop, 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 plop of porridge boiling. So Alphan awakens first. Fuck me, I'm starving. Those of you that have a point of exhaustion can take a point of exhaustion off. Singular point of exhaustion off. I believe that is just our friend Force.
First time in ages I have no points of exhaustion.
Yes, I believe Force no longer has points of exhaustion either.
Correct. Like
Nice.
20 episodes.
Let me make sure we've got all our stats leveled off. Beautiful. You guys are on top of it. And here we are in the morning. So Alphan gets up, comes across to you, Etterath, and says, "Thank you for cooking breakfast. It's been a long time since I've been out camping, and I appreciate a good, hearty, hot meal in the morning."
No problem.
You hear his stomach kind of grumble a little bit. Yes, I must be hungrier than I thought. He looks at you curiously and he says, "You feeling all right? You look a little pale."
I feel fine.
All right, it's checking. He sits down and starts up.
I mean, usual gathering feelings of dread as the rest of the day comes, but
goes without saying, sir. The rest of you wake up from Etterath, dead
a little
mushroom creatures, and the forest still, apart from the life, the wildlife.
Hello. Morning.
Morning. Made it through the night.
Yes.
Anything of note?
uneventful.
Didn't see anything.
Saw nothing.
Probably something that
nothing,
you probably didn't see.
Smelled nothing. Oh, I almost guarantee there's probably something going on, but it didn't bite us in the ass, so
We're fine.
that's a win.
Right.
I'm gonna walk over to the tree if it's still there.
Yeah, the tree that you accidentally frosted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trees didn't move.
It's good to know.
Calls that out as you're getting closer.
That's very good to know.
Yeah. I'm gonna like put my hand on the tree, and is there any way I can see if, like, through making an Arcana check, if it's like magically inclined, or if it's like, if nothing comes up, it's like natural, or
Yeah, how are you? What are you doing? Just putting a hand on it and feeling, or how are you?
You know what?
Are you looking for runes? Are you looking for?
I'm gonna. I don't know if it'll work.
You bring out Pearl.
I was thinking about just place Pearl on. Yeah, fuck it. Because I'm gonna do that.
Which one will we get?
Because I get it free through my feet.
You do,
so I'm gonna
yeah.
take the pearl out and just kind of place it on the tree and cuss my hand over it and just kind of concentrate on it.
Yeah.
And see if anything comes up.
You bamf into the pearl space, the white pearl space. You hear, I suppose you're here to hear about my date.
Well, I actually dreamed that your date went decently well. Is that correct? You're in my dream.
I don't want to. First of all, you dreaming about me is a bit weird. Second of all, I don't want to push my luck, but I think there will be a second date, so you'll probably be seeing Pearl 2.0 at some point.
Great. Not a bad chap, that one.
Yes. If you found me in a better mood.
Good. Well, is there anything you could tell me about this tree? I feel like it might be alive,
Tree?
but I'm not. Yes.
Well, I work. I tell you about an item, and I can tell you right now that there's no item here.
Right.
Yes.
Expecting item in the bagging area.
Unexpected other thing in the bagging area. Unfortunately, I can't tell you much about this this particular thing.
Right. I was just wanting to see if there was something magical going on with them. And
Oh, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt. I get vibes from this thing, but unfortunately, I can't tell you much. It's not an item. That's all I can tell you.
Well, nice to check in with you.
It's definitely a creature, though.
Definitely a creature.
Yes.
All right. Well, I should probably get my hand on
No
it then.
spells affecting it, though.
No spells. All
Yeah.
right.
There's remnants of a ray of frost.
That was me.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Oh, right. Accidents happen.
But it did pique my curiosity.
Yes. Well, I can tell you it is definitely a creature. That's all.
Aren't all trees creatures?
Well, I'll leave that up to you and perhaps a horticulturalist.
Would you eat sentience?
If they sentient.
Yes. I can't tell you whether it's sentient or not, unfortunately. I can tell you if a spell's affecting it, and that's it.
All right.
Would
Well-
you still love me if I was a tree?
Thank you, Pearl, and good luck on your, follow-up. Don't wait too long, but don't be too eager.
Don't be too needy. Right.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, how long would you leave it? 3 to 5 business days?
Ooh, 5 days is a long time.
Oh. Well, should I have messaged already?
I'd say, well, how long has this been?
I believe it's only been less than a day.
Yeah, leave it for another day and a half or so.
Okay, I'm holding you to that.
All right.
I'll leave it for a day. This has been nice.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy your day.
That was
As he comes
getting
out of it,
somewhere.
I'll walk up to What's your name?
Azorith.
Fucking names.
Astroth is dead.
Enjoying a morning wood?
Oh, well, you should come over just to say that.
No. I want my pearl back.
Right. I'll kind of shuffle in my pocket. You'll be glad to know that, my pearl has told me that this pearl is, something of a sliver of the old. I think it has something to do with the old gods, if I'm not mistaken. It might be a little weird. You're supposed to consume it, not on an empty stomach, and you allegedly, for lack of a better term, give birth to a being of sentience or power. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how you give, if you cough it up, if you pass it through you, or I'm not really sure, but
You feel the pearl glow in your pocket. If you look down at it, it says...
which pearl? The black pearl?
No, the white pearl. It says Pearl 2.0 is in beta underlined.
With that being said, my pearl is a little bit off kilter. I think I might have shaken it a bit too hard, but you could do with it what you will.
DMs are one's purposely not looking at the other one.
I think I described it perfectly. Ingest, give birth, power. What else do you want?
Something of power has a hold in this thing, so you activate it by consuming it, so it might get you closer to being a god or something.
Great. Thank you. I'll eat some mushroom and then I'll eat the pearl.
Wow, going straight for it.
Excellent. Mushroom or porridge?
Porridge with mushroom.
Excellent. Force grabs some porridge off you, grabs some mushroom from the smoldering fire, grabs the pearl, and chomp. There was
Swallow it, don't chew it.
There was already an odd feeling in your stomach from mid-battle as you swallow down this orb. If I'm not mistaken, there would be like a cold kind of feel probably
Yeah,
coming
maybe
from it.
a cold chill. Maybe in contrast to the kind of slight heat that you
Warm
felt from
porridge,
the porridge, yeah.
As you swallow it down, we mark off 5 to 10? Or?
3 to 5, I believe.
3 to 5 business days. So if it's a weekend,
Holidays.
True. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends because different businesses operate on a different,
What holidays are we following? Because like,
5. How would let's say to roll for it. Let's roll a.
How's the shipping out in Fianna?
How many days in a week are there?
If you roll a d6.
yeah, what's the major religion in Fianna?
If
Are we
there were
working off
weekends,
like that?
then that also means that there were unions.
Okay, you don't.
So there must be workers' unions.
That's true.
I would say today is.
Well, I guess it's a guild, kind of like a workers' union.
Today's Tuesday.
Okay.
We're not even making up days now. We're just saying Tuesday.
So it could arrive on the Friday. It could arrive on the Monday. If it doesn't arrive by Friday, it'll be the
Well,
next
no,
week.
it could be.
And then Monday's obviously a long
It could
weekend.
be Tuesday as well, right?
Well, it's Tuesday now.
Yeah, but it could arrive on Tuesday as well.
It could arrive on Friday, Monday, or Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it could be 3 long rests or 5, 6, or 7 long rests.
Which is about 2 years of us playing.
Yes, 100%. Excellent. Anything else anyone's doing as you wake up in the morning?
So, Etterath, I think you had something you wanted to talk to us all about.
Yeah. God, I don't know how to say this.
Use your words. Sorry.
We know he grumbles.
I may have sold my eternal soul to a devil.
I assumed that you had already done that. When are you talking? Like recent, past?
When I pulled the card, I got the same card as the bird.
Fuck's sake.
Except evidently I bargained with the thing. I can't imagine what the bird fucking said to that thing.
You probably said Cotton Eye Joe.
I'd probably say Cotton Eye Joe. One of the things it said.
He's probably too scared to say anything else.
He did express his want to fight a god at some point. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah.
So I was transported to hell, and I was going to be stuck there unless I made a bargain on my way out. So I stupidly gave my soul to a devil.
So is he going to give you, like, powers or something?
No, it's not like it's not a beneficial
so you're not
relationship.
You're not getting anything out of this.
It was for me to get back home.
Oh.
Right.
So when I die, my soul is forfeit.
Right.
Well, I mean,
I knew it was probably already going to go there, but this is like a one-way ticket, like fast
express lane. Yeah.
As Darkness once sung,
Right.
a one-way ticket to hell and back.
Or a highway, maybe?
highway to hell.
That's right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why you're telling us. It doesn't affect any of us, right?
You know what? He's got a fucking point. I guess I was looking for just like a little. Guess I was looking for like a little bit of sympathy or something, but
Even like just creased eyebrows and a little bit of a shake of the head would be nice, just acknowledgement.
like some condolences, just to know that when I die.
Well, my
like, there's
condolences,
when I
Etterath.
die, I'm not coming back.
Well,
So.
try not to die then, would be the best option.
Have you met me?
Yes, I have.
How many times have I almost died just since meeting you?
That's a good point, actually. Did you almost go down while I was unconscious?
No, I was pretty good there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Is there not some way we could try to undo it?
That's where Briganti comes in.
Oh,
That is more your
Surely we
than
could.
anything.
Maybe we could hop back on the ship and go to hell and destroy the creature before you're taken by it.
Probably not gone too far, so probably just a day's sail out.
I mean that's probably something for another time. But
I have a question.
Yes.
What about hell means you don't want to be there? What do you enjoy in life?
I enjoy the sunrise.
Cooking, he likes to
I
cook.
enjoy
There's
cooking.
eternal fire. You can constantly cook.
Can't imagine the food is too great in hell.
I enjoy good drink.
They probably drink blood or something in hell.
But isn't one of the
Fire.
Isn't one of the sins gluttony? Isn't there going to be food everywhere?
Why not?
Is that what hell is? You just indulge in all the sins.
That's what I assume hell is. to be
No,
honest.
don't you get like punished for them?
Well, I'm trying to. My vision of hell has now completely changed if you're just indulging in sins non-stop.
No, I think you'll punish for it.
Sin and don't get shit for it.
But also, I think it's less of a normal hell. I feel like I'm gonna be like this devil's just gonna just absolutely just fuck me over.
Right. But, well, I mean, I don't think any of us want that.
Why are you looking at me? I don't wish pain upon people just for fucking fun.
I didn't say you did.
So he's going to leave you alone, not give you any powers until you're sucked down to hell when you die.
Hopefully, but he seemed rather eager to get me down there as soon as possible, so he might be... God, it's getting hot.
Oh.
I mean, we're talking about hell. It is warm here. It's muggy. I've been schwitzing in my armor.
You do look a bit pale.
Oh, fuck, it's back.
I think, yes.
Oh,
I think Cordina said it wasn't really a permanent solution.
I thought Cordina was stronger than that. I thought I'd at least wait till the moment until it was a little more than just a fucking day.
Well, you don't look as terrible as you were when you were in the barrel, so maybe you've got a little bit more time, but you look quite slippery, I must say.
Yes, you're not looking good.
No.
I thought yesterday it might have been the spores.
Well, we should probably maybe hurry up and get to the village, because
Right.
we're out of barrels.
Yeah.
Is your shell removable? Put them in a shell and fill it with water.
Try it.
Let's move. Let's get going, guys.
So you guys set off. You're heading. I will get. If you guys would like to tell me how you're choosing your direction, and we'll get a survival check from the relevant parties. And I'd like to know how you're making your way, how you're aiding travel through this forest on ground level here.
I will shift.
Yeah.
Just so that I can get my bonuses.
Yeah.
So my eyes will glow and my ears will perk up.
Excellent.
And then I will see if, just sort of on the on the wind, if I can sort of smell anything, or if I can smell sea breeze, so I can sort of determine where the coast is, so I can see where.
Yeah, give me a perception check. A high roll will get you more specifics, but a lower roll will get you at least the sea.
15.
You smell the sea off to your left-hand side. You gather you can follow the coastline, out past the trees there. You smell... With a 15, you would smell that flying creature was nearby not that long ago, but isn't in the immediate vicinity. You would also smell... you would definitely smell lycanthropes that were within 60 feet of your camp last night at some point. And the scent is kind of a trail you could almost follow at this point. It's very fresh. But it being fresh worries you a little bit.
I might have a lead. It's concerning, but it's a lead.
Oh.
I smell lycanthropes.
Oh.
They were here.
What do you mean here?
I just saw we're just following that trail along that way.
Okay. Well, isn't that where we're going?
Yeah. But it's concerning that they were here.
Well, they didn't attack us.
Right.
But they also didn't help.
Right.
It's also better not to sneak up on people like that. So maybe it's better they have a warning when coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So they'll be expecting us.
I mean,
Saying that, I would like to do a survival check to see if there's anything in all the places that I would be watching the topography of the land,
Looking for cigarette butts and chip packets and stuff. Yeah.
Topography. Yeah. Did you ever watch, what was it? Where it was was it Street Rats?
Yeah.
The cartoon,
the
humanoid rats.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine the lycanthropes to be like.
With that 90s
leather jacket,
slightly grotesque looking cartoons that they were drawn. Yeah.
To follow the topography, like to lead us in the best, easiest direction.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Not a disadvantage.
Yes, we're back to flat rolls with these.
That is a solid 6 plus.
It's not a 5.
Plus 5, 11.
11. I mean, you could go back into the tree canopies. That'll present its own problems. Heading along the ground is probably best and easiest for you. If you went out to the coastline, you know that it becomes a rocky kind of cliff face rather than the sandy beach, so that might not be best, but it might be... you'd be clear on one side of you. You wouldn't have to worry about people around you. I'll let you make the decision whether you go coast, through the forest, in the air. If you were to head further into the right, you would get closer to the lake, but that might be another journey in that way. With your survival check, you'd gather you're probably maybe one more sleep away from Gale Village. It's a fair trek, and you guys managed to move a fair bit, but it's no bocked. It's a big old island that you're running through here.
Coast, trees, or lake?
Oh, I like this. This is like fuck, marry, kill, but with terrain.
Yes.
I'd fuck the coast because it's beautiful. I'd probably marry the lake because I'd like to stay in a lake. And I'd kill the forest because I've almost been killed in the forest.
Also almost been killed in the ocean, and lakes are not far off from oceans.
Yes.
I mean, give it enough time. Once we get by a lake, we'll probably almost die by a lake.
Well, I can't kill everything. I've got to fuck something. And marry something.
Would the coast get us to the village?
I mean, it would get us there, but whatever the most direct is probably the forest.
Right. What's going to be the fastest?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Which way do you want to go? We can make it easy way either. We can make it the same other way.
So to clarify, fastest would be straight through the forest, but you would encounter more things. The coastline, you would know, would take you around to it. You'd have to come in a little bit once you get past the rainforest area and come back in a bit. And the lake would take you around roughly almost the same as the ocean.
Lake would be fastest.
Right. Well, let's do that.
Great.
It's not what the trail is, but sure.
Okay. So you guys are going to hang a right and kind of make your way in towards the lake there. Beautiful. This is going to be interesting.
Surprising no one incited that.
No, everyone just took your word for it.
I'm the tourist here, man. I'm taking your word as...
Everyone took your word for it. As you make your way in towards the lake, the rumored holy site, the great lake of Fiona, making your way kind of southeast, you start to push through the forest. As you push through the forest over the next handful of hours, you, Etterath, would not lose the scent of the lycanthropes, but it's definitely back off in the direction you were heading. You start to lose the scent of the ocean, and as you push through the forest, you manage to make your way in, breaking through the tree line to a beautiful, beautiful, shiny, flat lake. It seems to stretch on far to the left and right of you. In the dead center, there is a mound of land there that you gather would take a long time to kind of swim across to or fly across to. The Great Lake is moving. There are ripples of things swimming, ripples of wind pushing across. And as you stand on the edge of this forest that then moves to almost grassland that drops straight into the lake there, you would see, as you look south and a little bit to the right, almost directly south, you would see the rocky volcanic terrain of Golgaro, and further on the Great Geyser. You would see, as you swing your gaze around to the left, further around to the southeast, the swampy marshlands over the other side of the lake of Easternfall. And as you swing around further where the swamp becomes forest, you would gather that Gale Village and your keep are somewhere off to that side, and you can kind of hug the outside, the rugged outside of the Great Lake, and move your way around there. And as you stand here before the Great Lake, that's where we're leaving this session.
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Thank you for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. If you like what you heard, give us a like, give us a review, rate us 5 stars. If you want to hear more, follow us on Patreon for more exclusive content and extra goodies. And make sure you follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Theater of the Mind Flayer or at mindflayer_pod. Thanks.